Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 3678. Today's date is October 31, 2025. It's been almost like a night at 9:36 p.m. All right, let's just jump into the question. Let's go. My question is, what if everyone share the same moral value? Okay. First of all, what exactly is this question, and why am I asking this question to myself? This is what if question. Why am I asking this question to myself? What if question is always really interested way to give the answer. It kind of like force you to think about that reality. And when I try to think about that reality, it really required kind of like some sort of knowledge. Even if I don't really have any knowledge, how do I supposed to construct that detail in that particular reality? Okay, so it is really essential to understand that having a particular knowledge, so then you could create that reality regarding about the question that it asks. So it kind of like feel really good. Disclaimer: the information that I'm trying to tell you is not exactly right or is not exactly wrong either. It is just my opinion. Okay, yeah, you are kind of like hearing my raw thought process and ideas and unfiltered. Okay, yeah. So do not seek any kind of like information, or do not believe in any kind of like information that I'm trying to tell you. Okay. If you need any kind of like information, go to the internet, you have multiple sources, go there. I'm just sharing my opinion. All right. So let's jump back into the question. The question says that what if everyone share the same moral value? Okay, first of all, what is actually moral value? Moral value means like that like we have some certain value. Okay, like let's just say, okay, yeah, can you kill any kind of like a people? No, definitely not. Okay, I would not kill any kind of like a people or anyone. Yeah, why not? Because it's not good, it's not right, it's a criminal activity. If I kind of like kill anybody, I might kind of like went to the jail, and probably it's not good for me. Okay, yeah. What if the person that you are killing is the person that you hate the most? Still you won't kill it? I won't kill it, that particular person, even if I'm hate that particular person so much, but I would not gonna kill that person. Why not? You hate this person, nah? Yeah, I am hate this person. It doesn't mean that I'm kind of like end his life. I will not gonna kill him, that particular person. Why not you will gonna kill that person? Because it's not good. It's not right. Okay, yeah. Like basically killing people is not right. Okay, yeah. I don't want to go to the jail. Okay, yeah. I'm not really sure about what is at least this thing, but I don't want to go to jail. So probably I'm not gonna kill anybody, even if I'm hate or even I might gonna ignore, or I might gonna kind of like sustain, but probably I'm not gonna kill that particular person. Okay, yeah. That is called moral value. Do you get it? You are also completely agree that even if you hate this particular person, you might not gonna kill that particular person. Almost everybody. Okay, might be kind of like there is a 1% might gonna kill, yeah, but almost like a 99% of people might not gonna kill anybody or anyone. That is called our moral value. We are kind of like have some sort of moral value, and we are kind of like follow that thing, that we shouldn't supposed to kill anybody. Okay, yeah. So it is good, right? Having a particular moral value is kind of like something really good. Yeah, it's really good. Like basically that's why we are not killing anybody. Okay, yeah, we kind of like create this moral value, and everyone is following that, and I also follow that too. Okay, so that's why I'm not gonna kill anybody, right? But I'm saying, is it good or not? Well, it's a good, nah. Like basically, this thing killing people is a bad. Who told you that? Who told you that? Like killing people. Killing people is wrong, dude. I don't know. Like who told me? Like it's a universal truth. Like basically, this thing, it not should supposed to be kill anybody. Who told me that? What the fuck is that? Okay, yeah. Killing people is wrong. Okay, in every continent or in every country, killing people is wrong, right? So it is wrong. There is no one told, like, it's moral value that everyone understand. Okay, killing animal is right or wrong? Killing animal is also wrong too. You love chicken, right? Yeah, I love chicken. Then why do you kill that animal? I don't know. It's like, you love animal, right? Yeah. Then why do you kind of like suddenly kill the animal? Like, you like the chicken, okay, yeah, you ate the chicken multiple times, okay, yeah. Like almost like 2 days ago, I ate the chicken. So probably this thing, you ate the chicken is because of you actually kill somebody, or indirectly you kill somebody. Okay, yeah. So what exactly this thing? So killing people is wrong, but killing animal is right. Right? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Like, basically, I don't know. Yeah, probably is this thing that probably killing people is wrong. Yeah, killing animal is also wrong, but in some certain context, it might get right. What the fuck is that? What's the difference between animal and people? It's a people. It's just I'm talking about a kind of like people, and these are animals, but these are living beings now, like you, like me. Yeah, but do you love chicken or not? I love chicken. Okay. do you will gonna eat that chicken again? I will, yeah. Then why don't you not kill this particular person that you hate the most? I will not gonna kill that particular person. I will gonna eat chicken. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm not really sure. I don't wanna kind of like somebody anything, like it's just like that. I'm not kind of like somebody make this rule. Okay, this everyone are following this thing, and I'm not the only one who is kind of like eating the chicken, and I'm not the only one who is kind of like a person who is not killing anybody. Okay, everyone are kind of like agree with what I'm saying. Then what is actually your universal truth? What is actually your moral? Okay, it's like that na ki probably you are thinking like a really wild cases. Okay, yeah. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing na ki it's just like basically killing people is wrong. Killing animal is also really wrong. But sometimes it is okay to kill animal. Sometime. Okay, yeah. And that is, and I don't really make any kind of like a rule. These are kind of like a rule that exist, and I'm just kind of like it's only part of that particular system. Okay, if you wanted to blame, then blame kind of like a people who are kind of like having authority and things like that. Don't blame me. I love chicken. I eat the chicken, and I don't want to kill anybody. That's it. Okay, I don't want to go to jail. Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah. So what exactly is this thing? What is exactly your moral value? Okay, dude, it's not the dude. You are kind of like thinking about very rationally. Okay, you're not thinking about kind of like we are living in human world. Okay, yeah. I'm not really sure about what is actually meaning of the life from your point of perspective, but what I'm trying to tell you is this thing. What is actually moral value? Let me give you context. Let me give you example. Let me give you kind of like a simplified way that you could understand a little bit better. Okay, yeah. Stealing money is wrong or right? Wrong. Do you steal money? Yeah, I steal money. Okay, yeah. So you did wrong, right? Yeah, but still you think stealing money is a wrong thing. Yeah. So you are not following this authority or things like that. Well, you steal the money. Like, basically, do you agree or not? Did you steal money or what? Well, basically is this thing that I didn't really steal the money. Okay, yeah. Like, basically, I have my father's debit card. So whenever I need it, I'm kind of like utilize that thing. And basically is this thing, I'm kind of like somebody, I have this debit card is because of that I'm kind of like somebody spending money on kind of like somebody medicine, like bring kind of like a groceries and things like that. So that's kind of like still spending that money to bring all those essential commodity at home. Okay, so I'm not kind of like simply stealing money, or like basically if I'm kind of like taking money from his debit card, so probably just for the essential purpose. Okay, yeah, I might kind of like simply take his money for something like I might gonna eat kind of like a samosa, or maybe kind of like simply ate something, but no, yeah. So I just like like I don't really consider as a kind of like simply stealing money. Okay, like basically is this thing, if my father didn't really allow me to not take this money, then probably in that particular case it might consider as a kind of like a stealing money. But I have my father's debit card, so that's why I'm taking it. It's not stealing money. Okay, so you're not stealing money, right? Yeah. But did you steal any kind of like stuff in your entire lifetime? Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. When did you did that? Like so early ago, like when I was a child, I went to kind of like a particular store. Okay, yeah, a gift shop. Okay, me and my cousin actually went to that, like went to buy this Beyblade. Beyblade is a toy, by the way. Okay, yeah, it was like when I was kid, maybe I'm not really sure, but it was way much kid. Okay, yeah. So my cousin was kind of like stealing that Beyblade. Okay, yeah. And I also really hyped regarding about that, and I also wanted to kind of like steal that particular Beyblade. So me and my cousin went to that particular gift shop and kind of like steal that Beyblade. Okay, then that gift shop owner is kind of like somebody caught us, and I feel really embarrassed. Okay, yeah. Then I gave the money to the particular shopkeeper for this Beyblade and things like that, because I kind of like steal that Beyblade, and since then I didn't really steal any kind of like some stuff. Okay, yeah, like basically I kind of like somebody I take stuff, like basically take means like that ki I kind of like somebody ask him and take it. Okay, like basically like I didn't really steal any kind of like things. Like basically is this thing na ki sometimes na I kind of like simply take money from my father. Okay, so I'm kind of like simply say this thing, father, I'm kind of like taking money from your debit card for this purposes. So yeah, I'm kind of like simply ask the permission and then I will take it. Okay, yeah. But the last time I steal any kind of like some stuff, it was almost like maybe when I was a child. Okay, in this Beyblade situation, yeah, at that time. Since then, I didn't really steal any kind of like money or any kind of like stuff. Okay, yeah. So do you realize that stealing money or stealing anything is wrong? Yeah, it's a wrong. Yeah, it's a morally it's a wrong thing. Okay, all right. Now basically is this thing. Who actually says that? Like, what do you mean? Who actually says that? I mean, like, who actually says that ki kind of like stealing money is wrong? No one says that. It's an ethic, na, dude. Like basically, we are living in kind of like a society where people are kind of like living very peacefully. Okay, yeah, it's called kind of like a civilized society, na. Okay, yeah. So in the civilized society, people not gonna steal any kind of like only food or stuff and stuff like that. So that's why we are in kind of like a civilized society. We have kind of like a particular moral and ethics. But who told you that? No one told me anything. It's kind of like books told me, just like that. We are living in society, and these are kind of like stuff that kind of like my father or my parents are kind of like taught me not to steal any kind of like stuff. So yeah. So my parents actually taught me to not to steal any kind of like stuff. So yeah, my parents actually tell me, and don't ask me who tell my parents to say kind of like stuff and stuff like that. It's a kind of like moral ethics, and everyone follows that. So do you consider that stealing money is a wrong thing? Yeah. That is, I'm completely agree with this thing. Then why does people steal that money? I don't know why. Like people steal money for their reason. I'm not really sure, but I'm not stealing any kind of like only money. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of like give you context. Okay, yeah. If stealing money is wrong, still people steal some sort of amount of money or any kind of like stuff. For what purposes? For what? because like money is really essential. They might not able to kind of like simply earn the money, so they might steal the money. So that's why they steal the money. So, like basically, like, are you saying the people who are kind of like steal the money, that means they are not earning money, so that's why they are stealing money, right? It's just my guess. I'm not really sure about anything at all. What exactly is this thing? Then why does people steal the money? I don't know. Why did you steal the Beyblade? When you are a child, why did you steal that Beyblade? Um, I was like basically my cousin was kind of like something very good at, like basically he actually steal the Beyblade before, okay, yeah, and because he kind of like say this thing that he kind of like showing me Beyblade, and he says he steal this Beyblade from that particular gift shop. So would you come and join us? We can steal together. So that's why I just kind of like somebody encouraged by my cousin says this thing. So that's why I went with him and kind of like steal that Beyblade. And also at that time I love Beyblade too. Okay, yeah, Beyblade toy, I love that too. So that's why, yeah, steal that thing. So you steal that particular Beyblade is because of kind of like something that someone is actually encourage you, right? Yeah, somewhat, yeah. So is this what exactly happened to the kind of like people who are kind of like stealing the money? Maybe kind of like people who are kind of like stealing the money, other people kind of like wants that key, they are kind of like encouraged by how that particular person earns so much amount of money and things like that. So that's why they are kind of like stealing the money. Probably, I'm not really sure. That I don't know. Like basically, why does people steal the money? I'm not really sure about anything at all. Yeah. But who told? I don't know, dude. Like I don't know who told me that. He just fucked up wrong thing. Okay, I don't know. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing: we are living in this modern world. We are living in this kind of like a civilized world, and we have follow some sort of rules, a particular guideline. Okay, yeah. What is actually guideline? A guideline means like that: not to steal food, not to steal money, not to kind of like do any kind of like stuff, not to kill anybody. If you wanted to kind of like live the life very good, very life, then do education, do kind of like do get knowledge and stuff like that. Okay, after you get the education, you get a job, and after you get a job, you will kind of like get a house, kind of like married, have a kids, live the life. This is the kind of like some rules that we have to follow. That's why we are kind of like living in this civilized society and stuff like that. And we are kind of like for this civilized society, if you wanted to live in civilized society, we have some sort of moral rules, and the moral rule that I already explained, these are kind of like stuff that we follow. What is exactly civilized? What the fuck, dude? Do you think that every person is kind of like following these rules and things, and that is universally truth, or just you just made up your definition inside your head? Okay, I don't know what's the universal truth. A universal truth means like that ki a truth that universally in every possible planet or every part of the universe is exactly right. Example. Okay, yeah. You cannot kill anybody today, right? Do you agree? Yeah, I'm not gonna kill anybody today. Will you kill anybody tomorrow? No, definitely not. If that particular person that you hate the most, will you kill that particular person? No, definitely not. Not tomorrow. No, definitely not. Would you kill that particular person in planet Earth? No, definitely not. Would you kill that particular person if that particular person is moon and you are also stuck with his moon? So would you kill that particular person? No, definitely not. Would you kill that particular person in another age of universe You and that particular person that you hate the most, would you kill that particular person? I will not gonna kill anybody. Okay, I'm not gonna kill anybody. So basically, is this saying you are following this moral thing, that moral stuff, in everywhere, all around the universe? So that is called universal truth? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna kill anybody. Would you steal money at Earth? No. Would you steal money at Moon? No. Would you steal money at the age of the universe? Like, dude, at the age of the universe, like, money is not even matter. Like, it's just piece of paper. There is nothing really at all. But would you steal the money or not? I might. No. Why would I supposed to steal the money? So is it universal truth that you will not gonna steal any kind of like some money? Probably. I don't want to do that thing, so yeah, I'm not gonna do any kind of like stuff. Yeah. Because of you cannot kill any kind of like a person, so that's why other person are alive. That is true statement or not? That is true. Yeah, that is true. Okay, yeah. So the people doesn't kill any other people, so that means other people stay alive. That is true or not? Yeah, that is true. Because of you didn't really kill any kind of like a people or anyone, in this planet Earth, almost like 8 billion people are exist today because of this moral ethic. Okay, so 8 billion people is like exist on this planet is wrong. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying is this thing, because of 8 billion people are exist on this planet Earth, it kind of like a simply other species cannot live their life on this planet Earth. Other species are dying. Because of all of you 8 billion people are kind of like a creating pollutions and this and that and whatnot. Other species, the plants and animals and things, because of you love chicken, you ate chicken, sometimes you follow the moral, sometimes you don't. What exactly is this thing? What exactly you want? What exactly is this thing? So killing people is wrong. I am not saying anything that all. I'm saying a balance. Because of you kind of like a people are exist in 8 billion number, there is a so much amount of species are dying. There are no species that exist in that number besides plant. Yeah, plants are exist. These are kind of like in trillion number. What do you want from me? What exactly is this thing? What exactly that you want? Who made this rule? I want his name. Who made this rule? You think that this is your moral ethic. Sometimes you follow, sometimes you don't. You kind of like simply create this moral ethic to civilize just human, not other species. You are living your life much more better for human, but you are making very worse life for other species. Who give you right to do that? I don't know. I don't know. So what's your moral ethic? What do you want? Do you want me to kill anybody? Like, this is what you want? No, I don't want. Like, if you ask me, would you, like, if I ask you, would you kill anybody? No, I would not. Then why would you ask that? What the fuck would you want? I don't really made any kind of like a rule. I born this way. My parents taught me this stuff. My society tell me this stuff. So that's why I'm kind of like doing this stuff. Okay, so don't blame me anything at all. Don't, and I don't know anything about that thing. What is exactly moral? Maybe I'm not really sure. What is exactly that you want? What should I supposed to do? Should I stop eating chicken? Should I eat chicken? Should I kill man and make him chicken and eat that thing? What exactly that you want? I don't want anything at all. I want that don't follow the rule, or don't make the rule by yourself, or make the rule for right for so many species. Like basically is this thing, you are taking decision for your growth, and that is wrong. I'm saying is this thing, take the decision, make your civilized, but as well as consider this planet is not yours. This planet belongs to the other species too. Make sure that other species are not get harmed because of your consequences, because of your action. What do you want me to do? I want you to think what you could do.